Well, what is going on, guys? Luke here today, and I have been buying a ton of stocks on this oversold downturn, and I wanted to share those with you today. But there's also a ton of misinformation on margin, which I wanted to discuss to include how it actually works and how I use it, because even that is getting misconstrued. So I will clear all this up for you and give you my top 3 stocks I'm buying in exchange for just a gentle tap of that like button. And subscribe to the channel if you like the truth without the hype, and honestly, it's free to do. And also don't forget to get your completely free download, my stock investing checklist, to help you out. It's the pinned comment down below. Alright, so let's jump into margin first, as I'm seeing example after example of people getting burned with margin. And if you're not familiar with it, your broker offers you a loan or, margin to buy more stocks when you run out of money. There's a lot of people out there that have already expended all their cash dip buying, so they cannot buy these juicy prices that we're seeing now. And this is where margin comes in. Your brokerage basically gives you a loan or allows you to buy stocks on margin so you can keep buying the dip, and it comes with a low interest rate like 2 or 3% or somewhere in there. I mean, you got YouTubers doing it, and the deals in the stock market are absolute steals right now, and the interest is basically nothing in these high inflationary times, so why not? It's a risk-free loan to double your money or more, right? Well, slow down just a bit. In the past 2 weeks, I have talked to several members in our group who got margin calls, and in some cases had almost their entire account liquidated to pay for it. And I'm not just talking about the stocks they bought on margin, but their long-term holds as well were sold. And one member in particular had a ton of their forever hold Tesla shares liquidated to pay off a margin call. And there's no doubt in my mind that this person was buying great stocks on the dip, and the margin buys would have absolutely been a home run, and they would have had a lot of money, but they never got the chance because the brokerage called the loan due immediately and liquidated not only the stocks on margin, but some of their Tesla shares as well to pay off the margin and the interest. And here's the scary part. Yes, it is completely legal for them to do it. They do not have to warn you. They choose what to liquidate, and they can liquidate for any reason. I mean, you don't even have to be down for you to be liquidated. They don't care about your plan or tax bill it may cause you, or the gains that you miss. They don't care that it's a great stock, and they don't care that you've been using them for 10 years. And yes, unfortunately, it is completely true that if you got a $20 million portfolio and you make $5 or $10 million a year or whatever, those people get treated completely different than the average person does. Those are the rules of that game. Whether it's fair or not, it doesn't matter. Those are the rules. Now, I personally never use it. I never advocate for people to use it, and if I need to raise capital, there are far better ways to doing it other than using margin. I have never once advocated using it on this channel, and I never will, even if it's strategically. Bottom line, I don't care who's talking about it on YouTube or anywhere else. I wouldn't play with it personally. And if you run out of cash to invest more and you don't have more cash coming in, I would work on solving that problem instead of using margin to try and solve it. And yes, I do have a money course in the Market Insiders private group for free to members that shows you how to solve that money problem and create your own money loop that you can start today so you aren't even tempted by margin. And I also have 3 other courses on stocks, mindset, and planning from start to finish so you can set goals, do valuations properly, and build a portfolio of great stocks bought at great prices. Plus, you get access to me if you want to, slide into my DMs. Or you can talk to me in the live Q&As we do and see all my buys in real time, like the stocks we will discuss next. There's a ton more there, so check out the pinned comment. And before blasting me for promoting it, I have no ads, no sponsors, and I give half of everything I get on here and the group to charity. So here are the 3 stocks I am buying right now and will continue to buy if Wall Street wants to keep giving me discounts. The first would be Palantir. Now, I know Tom Nass has covered it extensively on his channel, and make sure you check him out if you haven't already. But I have felt since last year that anything under $20 is a steal. And if Wall Street wants to mess around and give me Palantir in the $15 range like they are right now, I'm going to continue to buy heavy. If they want to get even stupider and make it lower, then I'll buy even more of it. I don't care if this buy or any other buy that we talk about today doesn't pay off next week or next month or whatever. I'm a long-term investor, so, talk to me in a couple years and let's see how it all turned out. So the second stock I've been buying heavily is PayPal. I think this stock has already overcorrected big time, and unlike its competitors, I feel like PayPal has the better valuation and profit potential, and with interest rates going up, I believe they would be one of the big winners on the other side. Bottom line, PayPal has not been this cheap from a valuation standpoint in a while, and right now they are the deal in this space, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. And the final stock we're going to talk about today, and I bet you this one may surprise a few of you, is Amazon.
But Luke, Amazon hasn't done anything in more than a year now. Why the heck would you buy them?
Well, because, my friend, Amazon being flat for a year means its valuation has come way down. It's not like Amazon hasn't continued to grow revenues, profits, and basically everything else. And if we have lockdowns again, we saw exactly what Amazon did last time. I mean, it basically just beasted on everyone. Plus, I love it when a great stock stagnates for long periods of time because it means I have a lot of time to keep adding, and a big run will happen quickly eventually and without warning because the valuation goes from kind of rich to cheap, and eventually big money flocks to stocks like Amazon when they suddenly become cheap. We saw it this summer with Tesla, for example, where Tesla was flat and you had almost half a year to pick up shares in a $600 range, and then bang, it just shot up all over the place real fast, and now it's hovering around $1,000. That is exactly what happens when great stocks stagnate, but the underlying company continues to perform awesome. The rubber band just kind of gets tighter, and eventually it lets loose. You just have to be patient in the meantime. But I want to know what you're buying. I mean, comment down below with the stocks you've been buying or that you're looking to buy. I would love to see what you guys are doing. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.